Sometimes the one who shines the brightest on the outside is the one who carries the deepest silence within. When you see Tengen Uzui, you see a massive man, radiant, flamboyant, and loud. The sound Hashira. Covered in jewels, his nails are painted, his eyes are steady, but behind all that showmanship is someone who learned a painful truth. The dying isn't the hard part, the hard part is living with purpose. This isn't the story about a ninja, it's about a man who was raised not to feel and chose to love, about a warrior trained to live in the shadows who chose to shine. Tengen was born into a shinobi family, a ruthless clan, a home where silence was law and death was routine. Of his 9 siblings, only 3 survived, and 2 of those were killed by his own father. You must become a weapon. Don't feel, don't think, don't question, he was told. That was the command, that was his destiny. But Tengen, he simply couldn't. He couldn't, so he chose another path. He abandoned his clan, and he walked away from the darkness that raised him. Instead of being a shadow, he became a flash of light. Loud, bright, extravagant, because he understood something that most never do. Being strong isn't about losing your humanity. It's about true rebellion. You know what makes him different? He has 3 wives. And no, that doesn't make him special because the number. It makes him special because what it represents. In his culture, women are seen as tools, but he chose otherwise. He treats each of them with respect, tenderness, and protection. They're not his possessions, but his family. If I don't die when you die, I die if I fail to protect you, he said. Tengen chose to love, to care, to value, and to protect. In a world of war, that's braver than wielding any sword. In the battle against Gyokuro and Daki, Tengen shines not only because of his strength, but because he knows how to lose. He loses an arm, he loses an eye, and still he doesn't stop. But when he's offered a chance to remain a Hashira, he says no. Do you know why? Because he realized that staying alive is also an act of heroism. I don't need to die to prove my worth. In a world where everyone sacrifices themselves to be remembered, he chose to live, to protect those who he loves. Tengen redefines what it means to be a man. He's not the one who yells the loudest, not the one who kills the most enemies. He's the one who stands up for his people, the one who isn't afraid to dress differently, the one who says I love you without losing strength. He's the one who protects, who feels, and who suffers, but doesn't turn to stone and always shines. And that too is what means to be a Hashira. Maybe you also grew up in a place where you learned not to feel. You were told not to feel, and where strength meant silence, where showing emotions was weakness, and where asking for help was a cowardice. But Tengen teaches us something else. He shows us that you can be loud and deep, strong and sensitive, and a warrior, but still be human. Many people think that those who shine on the outside are shallow inside, but I always say, don't mistake brightness for emptiness. Sometimes the ones who glow the most are the ones fighting the hardest battles inside. Tengen chose extravagance, not out of vanity, but as a declaration of life, a cry for freedom, a way to say, I am not what they force me to be. I am what I choose to become. Tengen Uzui isn't just a Hashira, he's a statement. Proof that you can break the mold without breaking yourself. And if you ever thought you had to be called to survive, that you had to hide your light, that love makes you weak, remember the rebellious shinobi, the one who chose to live, the one who chose to shine, and the one who says, there's no glory in death. True extravagancy is protecting life. This video is for you. And if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel and give me a like, a comment. It really helps. This is one of the first videos in this new channel in English, this new project of analyzing our favorite anime characters in English. And I really hope you like this video. If there's anything I can do to improve it, because I'm so sure there's so much I can do to improve, please let me know in the comments. I know my English is not the best, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm really trying to make these videos as good as I can. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next video, and I really hope you guys like this one.